All right, happy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Special here with Special Analysis on Edited on the Edge of the Market. We are going to today focus on a little trade management. So those of you who follow me actively on TradingView, see when I post comments and things of that nature based on these opportunities that I share with you. So a trade we've been watching for a while now is VLO Energy Corporation. You can see, obviously, the market has rolled over between this past Friday and Monday. So we needed to be prepared to work with this. So, it was asked to me what were my thoughts with VLO. So I'd shared it with readers last week, and I also shared it, on TradingView, that I would move my stop into the profit. And this is just simple trade management. We had a great trade. It was winning. We were near our target. Our target did not get filled, but we're not about to let that turn into a losing trade. So I want to show you what that looks like on the chart, because this again becomes part of the process. We always want to live to trade another day. We're never going to hit home runs over and over again. It doesn't work that way. The idea is to make profit, take little losses, make profit, take little losses, make profit, but manage that profit along the way so that we can minimize those losses so that they almost don't exist. Now, we know our losses are like paying rent to the market. It's the cost of doing business. We cannot avoid it. But here nor there, we want to keep them minimized. We want to have our little winners offset our little losses. So when we do have our big winners, boom, it's money in the bank, and that's what we like to see. So I'm going to open the chart here of VLO Energy Corporation. We're going to talk about the trade. Then we're going to talk about the management of the trade. So I'm just going to zoom this in here. So our initial entry was in and around this area right here, where I have it marked entry. This was the breakout. It gave us the 1% confirmation. And then you could see the trade did basically what we intended. Impulse, correction, impulse, a little consolidation, impulse, and then it rolled over. We just never filled our target. We had a target at 112, which was clearly conservative. We gave it that 1+% buffer. Then you could just see, I'll show you. Here's your 1+%, about 1.5%. So you could just see that it missed it. And this happens. This is reality. This is, this is part of the deal. And the reason I share all this with you is I don't want to show you some fantasy and just show you winning trades. I want to show you that this is life. This is the way it happens. It is what it is. You have to understand that you have to deal with it and minimize any damages that you possibly can. So again, fell a little short. Price rolled over. It is what it is. What was the management, here? What was the opportunity to not let this trade go negative for us? And the simplest thing for me was where I advanced my stop to right under where price action found some form of support. So you could see that price action 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, basically 9 days. So almost 2 trading weeks kind of hovered in this area. So I basically just looked for the bottom of this area, and that's where I advanced my stop to. So my stop was at 100. And listen, the reality was we gapped below it slightly. But when the market opened this morning at 99.51, guess what got triggered? Our stop market order. So we probably got filled right in around that area of 99.50. Did we give up 50 cents? Absolutely. But we still had a winning trade, all right? We didn't lose any money here. We made a little bit of money. That little bit of money will offset our little losses when and if they occur. We know they do eventually. But this is the way we manage it. So did the trade not do everything we wanted it to do? It is what it is. Listen, that's part of life. It's never going to be perfect. But you could see we were pretty close. We got close, but it didn't fill. And so we just needed to then protect ourselves. So the thought process along the line was, as price started creeping up, advance the stop. And if you guys, again, follow me on TradingView actively, you're able to see when I update or make comments on all of these different things here, on all these different analyses, different charts. My comment on VLO was to simply advance the stop. And the reason for that was not to let a winning trade turn into a losing trade. So this worked out nice. Was it what we wanted? Of course not. That is life, though. Life does not always cooperate. The broader market has turned and sold off. And when that happens, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter what position you own, what trade you're in. If you're not on the right side of it, meaning to the short side, this is damage control. but I much rather damage control in the profit than damage control in the negative. So I just want to take a minute, share with you guys my thought process on how I managed this particular trade. Even though it did not work out perfectly, that is okay. This is, again, part of real life trading, and that is my purpose here. There's so much crap on the internet trying to sell you and show you how perfect everything is, and in life is not perfect. Life is imperfect, but we can perfectly deal with it if we are prepared to do so, and that is what my goal is to prepare you all to deal with the realities that come with trading, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. We want you to be, have good financial, management so that you can always afford to live to trade another day. So I'll wrap up for today. I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are enjoying these videos, if you're learning something, if this has brought value to you in some way, please below like, share, subscribe. It would be a great honor for me to share this information with as many people as possible, 100% for free. So again, enjoy your day, and we will talk again tomorrow.